Welcome back to Cosmic Crit. I am your Twist and Turns Master, aka Patrick, and I'm welcoming you to enjoy the show along with my 5 most shock and shocking players, the 5 spunkiest friends in the junkyards, Miles, Tyler, Rebecca, Drew, and Jabert. Welcome back, everyone.
The spunkiest and the junkiest.
The spunkiest junkyard folk that I can see. I'm sorry, guys. Last week, boy, howdy, bit of a wombo combo combat. Have you guys recovered from our previous recording sesh?
No,
I'm still buried in a bunch of rocks.
Mentally, you're not. It's just junk. You know, you've been in junk for days now.
Whatever. I'm buried. It hurts. It's dark. I don't get a Wi-Fi signal down here. It's miserable.
True.
I started drinking after we stopped recording. I haven't stopped in the whole week. I have severe alcohol
supposed to still
poisoning.
going? Are we supposed to stop drinking?
You know,
we were supposed. Yeah, we were
suggested.
Supposed to take a break.
It's not required for the podcast.
And then imagine if you just held up the podcast. Like, have you all taken your shots yet before we start?
I feel like it's an entire subgenre of TTRPG shows. is
what another drinking?
Dungeons and drinking of some kind.
Actually, I think Dungeons and Drinking is the name of a show.
There's a Drunks and Dragons, I think, and yeah, there are all kinds of podcasts that have references to alcohol.
I'm gonna bring them up a couple more times, but I just found another Pathfinder podcast, Dungeon Dive Bar podcast. I'm gonna shout them out a few times.
That sounds kind of fun.
Started listening to them. Yeah, I mean, that's not us. Maybe that's closer to us on Deadman Rono Crits. Definitely.
I hate to disappoint you, but I don't think I've ever played this game sober.
That might explain a few things.
Brutal honesty.
Would it though? Would it?
Let's not push it off anymore, because besides ending in a crazy combat last week, we also had a bit of a cliffhanger, the story cliffhanger. So indeed, twists and turns to start this week's episode. And once more, we're not starting in the junk wastes of Akaton outside of Kefak Depot, but rather thousands of years ago on ancient Galarion. We pull into the icy north of that planet and see from above nomadic tribe of humans marching through the snow, clad in furs and leather armor, carrying stone weapons and torches against the cold and the dark of northern Aveston. We see them approach what looks like a massive rock formation overgrown with earth and moss, ice and snow, but it seems to emit a light from within transparent parts of its surface. And as they move forward and touch this thing's reflective metallic shell, they're interested to find it is slightly warm to the touch, and where their hands rest on its exterior, more lights begin to show up. And those that are superstitious in this clan back away as their leader is hit with a burst of compressed air, and a portal, a doorway, opens up into the structure. As he walks inside, he sees what is looking like a stone coffin to this Kelid shaman, who was indeed brave enough to enter with a couple of his warriors. And to him, it seemed like this structure is covered in vines and roots of different colors, what we would know as wires and cords. Indeed, seemingly encased in this what looks like clear ice is a being that looked a lot like him, but whose skin was blue, who had tattoos running all over his body that lit up. Suddenly, this case opens and there's another pneumatic hiss, and we see android number 15 open his eyes for the first time. Back in this far-flung past of the Pact Worlds, we fast forward once more to now the 4th rock, or I guess it is the 3rd rock from the sun, the 4th back in time, back to Akaton, and we see Andis once more opening his eyes, the 148th of their kind in the thousands of years since coming to the Pact Worlds. But similarly to the first time, you are out of sorts, confused, similarly befuddled. This is indeed maybe trapped inside this junk golem is a nude Andis 148. What does a slightly amnesiac Andis say here after maybe waking up from what seems like a long dream, Jabert?
Oh boy, I'm no longer covered in junk. Thank you. Where are my clothes? I'm going to need those back. You can't look at me right now. Go away, everybody. Run off into the junk piles. Whee!
Okay. All right, this episode's over. That was all the story.
That's all we had, everybody.
No, I think I mentioned that perhaps it's all going to be a Jabert episode. Alabians 21-2 might recognize.
No, I am speaking to you. Hello. Hi there, Alabians. You're the best character ever. I mean, my best friend. You want to be on season 4 with me? Oh, yes, I think I will be on season 4. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to go get more coffee.
I hear that Rebecca's going to GM that one.
Yeah, I wish. Indeed, out of sorts and seemingly woken up from a long dream. Perhaps the only thing Andis 148 can remember from before was, something calling you out here to these scrap heaps. Maybe you've followed a voice inside your head, and in getting out here, the junk seemed to call to you. Maybe something in your base programming kind of scattered your brain a little bit. And over the last couple of weeks, you've regressed perhaps to a more primordial android state, like you rolled back all the patches and upgrades you've had over thousands of years, and had a very similar mind frame to that first android that emerged from the hyperspace pod in ancient Numeria. But I mean, you might be a little confused here, but you kind of get your marbles back in place as it gets shaken out. But indeed, there's some new friends here that seem to have helped you. Would you be interested in chatting with them a bit, or do you think you would take off and look for your actual friends?
I mean, no. I think that Andis would indeed be interested in speaking with these, especially. I mean, it's hard for me, Jabert, to know like how recognizable giant floating brains are, but I imagine that there's not that many, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, Andis 148 has never met.
That's true. Oh, that's true. Andis doesn't know who that person is. They're all just a bunch of strangers. Strangers looking at me while I'm lying here all vulnerable and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's totally acceptable if you want to just be like, see you guys. Did you just beat me up? And then did I just collapse on your orc friend over here?
Right. I mean, I think Andis would stick their hands up in the air, as in the universal "don't kill me" motion, and I'd say, stop, attack me no more. I don't want to hurt you.
Why don't you guys make me a perception check, and you can respond however you'd like to this android popping out of the golem that nearly killed you.
I see you're all extraordinarily perceptive people. This is good.
Oh, I can't wait to disappoint you, Jabert.
I would assume that no matter how I roll, no one's going to be able to hear me. Dang it. I'm still buried.
Try to text them. Actually, you do get a roll here very specifically, Miles.
For perception?
Yeah. I want you to get the highest because that'd be hilarious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. You tied for highest. That is enough. Oh, well, it's so funny. It says that you find it, but Miles, you find 7 bulk of inert junk that is just around you. But perhaps more importantly, in that junk, you indeed get your hands on, and you can start, digging yourself out. The plasma circuit that you were looking for, that seemed to be kind of, I thought, the heart of this junk golem.
So you just see like his hand that's like pop out of this mountain of junk, victoriously holding the circuit,
holding onto the thing as it's.
And Eldemoni's gonna be crawling out and being like, "I need help," because
no, it looks like your friend is
all zeros
buried underneath a bunch of garbage. How did this happen?
And whose fault you think that was? You have a strange way of asking for us not to shoot you after you piloted that robot thing and nearly killed all of us.
That still might be kind of dead.
I did what?
He still might be kind of dead.
This man might still be kind of dead.
Was El Demonio downed?
Yeah.
0 HP. So you can spend an RP to stabilize. And does anybody have a serum for him?
My SP back.
I can hit him with a serum. What is it? 3d6?
No, not even close.
Oh, I wish.
It's 12d8, right?
What are you talking about?
I like how Drew gets it wrong at
rolling
first.
Dice to determine how many dice this heals.
I meant to say a ridiculous number first. That was the joke.
Okay.
No, it's 1d8, and we all know that. We all know that sting, and we know the elation of rolling an 8 on it. And you know the sting. Toot.
The sting is hard. Yeah.
Okay. Do I have any more? Because I bought a boatload of them.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have at least one more.
I have another one. I can roll you another one. Or I can hand it to you if you want to roll it.
Go for it.
Considering how I was rolling last week.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling great either. Which is why I'm down.
Hey, 7. Not
there
too shabby.
There you go.
You have
so
averaged on 2d8. Way to go.
Javi will take off his like Western style poncho thing that he's got, and he'll throw it at the stranger, and he'll just say, "You might as well be clothed and tell us who you are."
Well, thank you, stranger. That's very kindly of you. Are you sure you don't want to be clothed, though? That seems like. And Andis averts their eyes.
I still have clothes on. This is a shirt and pants.
Oh, I don't know what
you do know what Akatonian shirts and pants look like, right?
I don't know what you people look like. I'm sorry.
Did you think his clothing was part of his anatomy?
It could have been.
All right.
There's so many new things to learn.
I think you've also got armor on too, right?
Oh, I see. Yes, the stuff that's on top of your skin. Right, those are clothing.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. This here.
Well, thank you for this poncho for covering up my deep shame. Thank you.
All right, I wouldn't call it deep shame. I don't think you need to go so far, but
yeah, you're
just
smooth.
Don't want you
smooth down there like a Ken doll.
I know,
no one
and it's
deserves
embarrassing.
dying in the buff.
So now you own a poncho. You can write that on your season 4 character sheet.
Season 4, I start with one poncho, one medium-sized poncho,
one Akatonian style,
Akatonian
Western.
ponchos.
We're gonna have to email Seth about this.
I've also got.
Oh no!
I need to update my art.
Okay.
I've got a 5 credit poncho, and let's see, a level 16 laser blaster that does 20d6 damage or whatever. Those are my 2 starting items.
As it happens, the Akatonian poncho is a level 17 item.
Oh goodness gracious!
Wait, give that.
It allows
back.
you to
Give that
reroll
back.
every.
I didn't know what that was.
Just keep rolling saves until you get them.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it
man.
actually is a Mark III diffraction cloak.
Once per day, reroll everything you want for that day.
That's pretty good. Yeah, as you're getting your sanity back, kind of coming off of a Junker's Delight high, I think Andis might realize indeed you probably have people out there looking for you at the very least. Cattywampus or some of the other members of your friend's party, and more than likely they'll be looking to make contact with you. So you'd probably want to make it back to town as
Right.
As fun as it would be to adventure with, you've got a whole season of adventures.
Yeah, you guys seem like a great group of folks, especially you, Braino. You look like the best one. Are you the leader? Why, yes, I am the leader. Well, thank you so much for noticing. Oh, good. Well, bye, Braino. Goodbye, everybody. You're my best friends that exist right now. Thank you. And I start hoofing it back to town.
Did we do this just so Jabir could talk to himself for 5 minutes?
I did. We did do this so I could talk to myself.
We'll bring all these characters into season 4 and make you all have one-on-one conversations. I want to hear.
Please don't. Please don't.
I want to hear Jewel talk to Electra real bad.
I like that laser sword.
I don't think Alindra would like Jewel very much.
No,
They don't have a whole lot in common.
I agree.
No way.
I agree.
You both basically have little pets. You can bond over that. Right. So another mysterious stranger, a friend made out here in the junkyards, perhaps. And you've found the last ingredient to build the EMP key that Mark needs to get through the door of the stellar flare. So you guys want to rest up a little bit before heading back that way, or
Yes. Very, very much so.
burn an RP, maybe make some healing checks?
Yeah.
Does anybody have medicine?
I have medicine.
I have medicine.
I also have medicine.
Mixer's the basically a medic,
Biohacker?
right? Yeah.
Can I perform medicine on myself?
Well, you can only have it performed on you once per day. So probably you can aid
And
our
I think
good friend
I've
Mixer.
already had this check on me this day. So I do not think
Yeah.
Javi can have this done to him.
I don't think I can do it either because I've already had it done to me.
Have you guys had?
Yeah, because we were so at the beginning of the day, I believe we were already hurting for some reason.
El Demonio stepped on a mine.
I'm pretty sure you guys, after the fight with the Keshti, went back and rested up, right?
Oh, yeah, because we went back out.
I thought I remember Drew rolling medicine for me to get hit points back, but maybe that was a different day.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
I think it was. Go ahead and feel free to roll it out if you want.
GM says it was a different day. It means it was a different day.
Different day.
Right,
Roll
do
it
you-
for me.
All
Do
right,
you want me to aid or?
that's probably
what
a
do you-
good idea.
Okay. I'll try anyway. I aided.
Say 28 on the check.
Does anybody,
30.
does anybody else? Yes. I was thinking Pathfinder second edition rules. 30 is going to be enough to give back the 2 HP plus your ints. So 5 total.
Yes.
Excellent.
Is that for Tyler?
I'm
Or
not
both.
sure who that was.
That was for you. That was for you, Miles.
Oh, that was for me? Okay.
All right. You want to do another?
Yeah, who else needs it?
Me, Javi.
Okay, here we go, Javi.
You want another aid?
Why not?
Fail.
It's an 18 on my screen, but a 2.
I was about to say if you had aided Jewel, that would have succeeded.
It would have
but
worked. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is a fail. Natural
That's all right.
on the dice.
I'm sorry. I'm a little dazed.
Did you roll the healing that you did?
The medicine check is
It's
flat
a
set.
Oh, it's flat. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's
Set
not like
amounts.
PF2E.
Second edition.
PF2E medicine is way better. If we could just take, why am I forgetting his name? Candoso? If we could just take Candoso and drop him into here and keep his rule set, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Candoso's a pirate. He would be confused because he's suddenly on another planet with spaceships and laser guns. Tyler, it would be.
You know what?
You
And
might
also
be
knows
doing
water.
more harm than good to your
Think
buddy
about the
Candoso.
time stream.
I mean, but he can also turn into a dinosaur. I think he'd adapt.
That's also true. Yeah.
If we put him on Castrovel, he would not notice that much, I don't think.
Feel pretty much at home.
Yeah, he's like, I could use more water, but this feels pretty good. There's mud. I like mud.
I mean, mud is one of the ingredients of life. One of the key ingredients. So they say.
That is what I say literally every day. I wake up,
You're dirt.
brush my teeth, take a shower, and I'm like, you know what? Mud is so key to life. You don't even know, guys.
It's really important.
Yeah, every day I take little Besmara and I just throw her in mud.
Yeah, who needs vaccines? You need a mud pie, little girl. Eat it. Eat it up. That's all. That will boost your immune system.
Absolutely.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to? I'm guessing you've already taken the 10-minute rest, burnt the RP if you needed it, but you want to burn some more healing serums? You want to head back now? What's up?
Oh, Mixer is also going to prepare his cocktails.
And should we take an 8-hour rest, or is that not an option right now?
Oh, I think if we're going to do that, we need to head back to where our Ikesti and Goblin friend are first.
Okay.
Yep.
So head over there, rest, assemble said EMP device. Sound good? Never did find that Vesk, did we?
We could go back and take his stuff.
Go back and take his stuff. Assume he's dead.
It's like along the way if you do want to, so it's up to you guys.
I mean, that sounds like a exciting little side quest.
Side Quest City, here we come.
Now let's go back and see if the guy's home now.
All
I hope he doesn't want to fight.
Let's roll for some more bombs. No, I'm just kidding. Right. So it actually is kind of along the way. You have to make a little bow leg in your journey, but you'll still very easily be able to get back before night here. Third day in the junk wastes. And when you get back there, it is still abandoned. You don't see any other signs of anyone being here. And indeed, the junk cannon and that set of heavy armor is, it's still up for grabs, baby. Is anybody looking for an upgrade?
No, not me.
I couldn't use it.
What? It's a long arm?
The junk cannon is a heavy weapon, and he's got also a set of heavy armor.
Can anyone use that at all?
Heavy armor? I'm pretty
Javi.
Sure, yeah.
Javi can use both those things.
It's
Default as a soldier, so
a light rubbish cannon, and the armor is a Golem Forge plating Mark II.
So the Golem Forge he would not take because it'll just slow him down.
Mm-hmm.
But the rubbish cannon, I mean, he might as well take it for times where that might be useful. Even though, he may pick it up and say, a little big for my taste, but better have gun than need gun.
So I'm trying to look at the stats for the armor because I might take it.
Yeah, if Miles, if your character can use heavy armor and wants to use heavy armor, then
It's Golem Forge plating
Mark II.
Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll take it.
What armor do you have now?
I currently have the Hidden Soldier armor.
So I think this will bump you up a little bit. They'll take your KC to 19. EAC 17, KC 19.
Something like that.
No, exactly like that.
Something like that.
Right. So you can grab that on your way back and head on back to the small camp where you find Kesh and Merc, who welcome you back in open arms. Merc saying, yeah, you found it. I'll set to work to putting it all together. Thanks for bringing me this. And oh, what a typo in my notes. Instead of Kesh, I've written down the character's name is Quiche.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, I'm Hollywood.
go for a
Thanks.
quiche.
Kesh has got a quiche baking on the fire and says, so did you run into any trouble obtaining this? Were you able to best the golem?
Yeah, the golem just ended up being some naked guy in a suit. Not too much of a problem.
A real Scooby-Doo situation, if you will.
I don't get that reference, but I assume he's correct, being the brain and all.
Oh, yes, it was indeed a robotic person. I believe I have crossed paths with this one once before. But he is no longer a challenge to us. We bested him with our powerful weaponry and magics.
Did you take any damage?
I took 1 point of damage.
That's so good.
Mixer stabs Alebians.
The brain builds good force.
Alebian's like, I was mortally wounded in that fight.
Remember when Rebecca's gun shot the monster back 20 feet on top of Alebians? And Jabert freaked out because he thought he was gonna die. Oh, good time.
Boy, last week was a journey, wasn't it?
It was a wild ride.
That was a good crit card. That was a really good crit card.
So Mark is going to get to work. Merkin is a workin', and we'll start putting together the EMP devices. You guys can settle in, have a little bit of quiche, relax some.
With Kesh's quiche and Merkin's working, you'll get through this.
Quiche. Yeah, Kesh will, tell you some stories about their tribe and Merc's trash hunters, and kind of pass the time. We'll go and look at Merc kind of working closer to the door, and come back and says, she should have the key set up in no time. While you're talking, indeed, Kesh seems a little distracted. Why don't you guys make me a sense motive check?
Of course, you wait until I'm no longer a detective.
Big number.
Yeah, there's 0 sense motive checks all of season 3. And good.
I would really like to roll above a 2 at some point during this season.
Maybe next season.
Drew, I will say this is the roughest I've ever seen. my man is limping.
I'm getting them all out now. Season 4 rolls around. It's nothing but 7s on the die.
It's a lot of 2s. It's so many 2s. Right. So after a little bit, you're not sure. Perhaps for some reason, Kesh is clammy a little bit, clams up, but they don't seem to realize, and neither do you, trying to focus in on the light around the fire, that a number of lights kind of appear on the edge of the junk wastes here. And you hear Kesh very, very quietly under their breaths, I was expecting this, but Pronk, it's worse than we thought. On both the eastern and western edges of the mid zone, you guys see climbing up over the debris fields on either side of this clearing a huge group of Keshtis led by a large 10-foot tall hulking female Keshti, 10 times larger than the next largest in the brood or Unbrood. And then a moment later on the western side, Kesh kind of swivels his head around, and you see before you a small army of space goblins, and at its head, a goblin clad in cobbled together power armor that looks like a more unified version of the junk golem, but a much smaller frame, like a medium-sized creature. Kesh sees these approaching armies, ready for war, and says, No, that they'll ruin everything. Oh, you must keep them occupied. Maybe talk to Ashala or Bomb Guzzle so Merc can finish setting up the device. I'm going to take us to a new map that will show you as the leaders of these respective armed clans kind of move forward into the clearing, and still a good maybe 60 feet away from one another, start barking out some demands and things of one another, like stay back, don't come any closer, things like that. Here's what you guys see over here on the right side. Indeed, is a large Keshti. They're normally about 4 foot tall or so. This one's at the very least 10 foot, very large and hulking as they kind of traipse forward. And I'll show you the art for our good friend Bomb Guzzle. Looks like a little clockwork or steampunky set of powered goblin armor.
I definitely beat this guy in the Dead Mines in World of Warcraft.
So you guys, unfortunately, are not full night rested up, but you're RP rested. Well, what do you got to say here?
Well, I've got an idea. What if we pull a Bug's Life and pretend we're a circus troupe and we try to distract these critters so that they don't fight each other?
All right.
That's
Rebecca.
a second reference I haven't understood today. I'm kind of
Rebecca.
getting tired of not getting what you two foreign folk are talking about.
E.T. on Atari, that's one thing, all right? But I guess, well, no, there's no Bug's Life in the junkyards. I think
Also, that's an inverse Bug's Life because they were a circus troupe that pretended to be warriors.
I think a Bug's Life 2 on,
Yeah,
on VHS. We might get some direct to VHS sequels out here, though.
Right. I cast fabricate scrap and I dump a bunch of VHSs of a Bug's Life out on the ground. I say, "Hubby, you can peruse these at your leisure." I'll start using psychokinetic hand to juggle slobbered on tennis balls.
Yeah, and Joel tells Piston to do a bunch of flips in the air.
This is you guys' first negotiation of all time, right?
Oh, what gave it away?
Nothing really, but I don't think our circus routine might cut the cake here.
Just remember, everybody, play it cool. The bouncer will be here before you know it.
They call me Cool Brain.
I was wondering where you're going with that one. Brain. They still call me Brain, even though they think I'm cool.
The more you talk, the less I believe you.
Yeah, so as you're making some antics and a lot of motions on the side, Bomb Gozzle looks in your direction, points what looks like a shoulder-mounted cannon of some sorts towards you and says, "Listen here, outsiders! This wreck belongs to the Trash Hunters! Leave this place, and you're not going to be harmed!" And to that, Ashala, this massive, ribboned Keshti, says, "Oh, they will be harmed, all right. We found 2 of our dead in the wastes, and the Unbrood must protect their own. These junkers will be punished, and the only punishment is death."
Now hold on. Those 2 we killed, they were with the cult of the Devourer. They were evil and attacked us first. I think you owe us a thank you for getting rid of those folks from your clan.
Yeah, they were real bad apples.
Bomb Guzzle.
Confirm that we killed them, all right?
Bomb Guzzle backs you up and says, "Yeah, now hold on there. You can't kill these people just for killing some stupid Akeshti. Not until we get a chance to kill them too. You all came in contact with my fiercest warriors and initiated an unfair trade with them. I had to wash the unclean dirtiness from their ears for such an inane act. Bad trades go against Trash Hunter credence."
That bucket of goop was high grade. You shouldn't trash a man's bucket of goop.
"You can have it back." And they spill out the bucket in your direction.
That was good soup.
Good soup. Yeah. Why don't you, while you're talking, anybody that wants to can make me a life science check.
Okay.
Don't think we've seen exactly what our friend Ashala is here before. And El Demonio knows. Perhaps you've fought a female rivened Akeshti before in the ring. You know them to be quite dangerous, as well as Lilbians. This is just a part of some Akeshti's life cycle where they can develop very bestial features when they deny carnal urges and kind of regress. Their pituitary or whatever lizard brain they have pumps them to a much larger kind of frame, and they still retain a lot of their higher faculties, but indeed it is, I don't know, kind of like werewolf rules, I guess. They become pretty nasty.
Yeah, kind of, but sort of like an enraged barbarianish sort of thing.
Yeah. On the other hand, as you guys take a look over Bomb Guzzle, I mean, for a goblin, seems a good deal calmer, but you see indeed this salvage chassis power armor seems to be fully weaponized. He seems to be ready for a fight here. And every once in a while, as if to kind of punctuate some of his sentences, these 2 little valves on the back of his armor belch one white smoke and one black as each time he kind of like moves his arms, you hear some motors and pistons and servos kind of creaking and straining. So he's got to shout over all that noise over this din, and there is kind of like a chanting coming from the Unbrood Akeshtis, and there's all kind of like chatter coming from the goblins. So this place fills up with noise, and you're gonna have to shout over these folks to indeed get a word in edgewise here. Oh, why don't you guys make me another sense motive check? You know, Drew, I'm giving you 2 chances here, 2 bites.
Hey, look, I rolled better than the other 2 people on life science, but Mixer don't know nothing.
Well, there's 5 of you. Rolls get thrown away. That's all. You should always roll last if you want to get a good one in. And you did. You rolled last here. So 22 on your sense motive. See, I didn't want to waste your life science. You get center stage on this. You can tell that their posturing here seems that both these leaders, Ashala and Bombguzzle, are more showing their strength and trying to denigrate the other side, trying to kind of drum up support in their respective followers. And it seems like it might be pretty hard, if not impossible, to talk down either side. They are indeed, looks like they're trying to wind up for a pretty big fight.
The main thing to me is, how do we get these 2 focused on each other and not looking at us?
Hold on, isn't that the opposite of what we want? We're trying to keep them from interrupting the construction of this thing, right?
Well, yeah, but if they're fighting each other, then they're not going to be attacking, looking for the peace.
Well, then why did we even intervene? We should have just let them have at it.
I mean, Drew's right, but at the same time, the 2 people who are helping us, like, they don't want their 2 clans to fight. So if the 2 clans fight, they're probably either A, not going to help us anymore, or B, not be able to help us because their clans are fighting.
Right.
So I think it's one of those things where if we want the MP device to be built, we got to stop them from fighting. Period.
They definitely want the inter-clan Trashunter, feud to stop as their end game here. But I'm saying primarily these 2 leaders are trying to rouse their respective troops into a frenzy, hurling accusations and insults at one another, really having to shout them over the din of their respective sides. Is there something you guys want to do in this? Like, you're literally between them as these outsiders in the middle here, and obviously Very 13 is like hiding in the corner somewhere, maybe shielding with Cash in the back.
Well, this is a predicament.
So we don't want. I'm trying to think. So we're trying to keep them from going to war with one another, correct?
The entire tribes, certainly that would be a big loss, as that is what your friends Merc and Kesh want to try to avoid.
Okay.
What if we challenge the 2 leaders to a one-on-one combat to keep the kerfuffle down?
Is that something that you think Jewel would try and set up?
No, I think Jewel in character, this is me metagaming,
Okay.
but Jewel would be like, I tell y'all, we just need some levity up in here, and we should all tell some jokes. That's what she would do. But she's not great with the diplomacy thing. So.
It's joke time. I want to hear your Titus 10 comedy routine. Get up there and operate piston.
Oh gosh,
like
no. Jewel
dummy.
has her. Jewel would be Googling for best jokes at 50 best jokes
On the info sphere.
on her data pad. Yeah,
She'd become Jewel Foxworthy. You might be an engineer if.
The only results you get back are just super racist goblin jokes, just all about pickles and the
Funniest goblin jokes.
really inappropriate stuff. You're just clear browsing history. You got any ideas, Tyler?
I mean, Javi isn't diplomatic, so the only thing,
a duel. Duel.
These are boss level monsters that I cannot duel. I would die.
Not with you. Duel each other. Have them duel each other.
They're not gonna do it. I mean, I no.
Wait. What about dueling banjos? Do they have banjos? Can I fabricate banjos out of my hand?
So Javi will step forward and he will try to produce his, he'll pull off his hat and throw it so then out of his hat you just see his blue flaming hair spill out. He's got the horns on his head as well, and he'll try to shout out while holding his gun high. He'll now listen here, we all need to simmer down. There can't be any fighting on this day, all right? Too many people have already died, and we do not want to litter this junkyard with blood, because then what is there to gain? Killing each other over scrap. There's plenty to go around here, and there's many treasures to be had as well. Both tribes and ourselves will gain a lot more if we work together, rather than scrabble amongst ourselves for the pittance that has been thrown into this junkyard.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. That sounds like diplomacy check to me.
That was intimidation.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Because I got the gun out and I'm waving it. That's intimidation.
Let's do it then. I'll allow it.
I don't have anything in diplomacy.
That makes sense.
So I only have something in intimidation. I rolled a natural 2.
Yeah, you know what time it is. It's initiative roll time immediately after that.
I was going to say, I'm feeling inspired. That was not intimidating at all.
I've got my
Does
first
anybody
target.
have diplomacy in this group?
I have a -1. That's diplomacy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I just have.
I have a +3 to intimidate, though.
I have 2 ranks in diplomacy.
We are super lacking in charisma and wisdom. Like, this party is very unwise and very uncharismatic.
I have 2 ranks in diplomacy, and my total modifier is 3.
Oh my gosh! That's
Yeah.
very bad.
I think I put my ranks in diplomacy for purely comedic character reasons.
Jabert, I have no ranks in diplomacy, and my total bonus is still 2.
I know. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Roll a 5 on a diplomacy check. That's Olympians for you.
All right, let's roll into the initiative turn order. We've got a high one and we got a low one for our friends.
I did not want to do this.
Gozzle and Ashala.
Wow! I rolled a 1. I'm on fire. I'm in the middle of these two guys.
It's better than my plan was to have them both, like, the leader of each step into the ring with El Demonio for a 3-man or 3-person match.
Right. I just use like psychokinetic hand to hang like a belt over the.
I mean, you can still make that happen if everyone else runs away.
Unreal.
Good time.
Yeah, but see, a match wouldn't be deadly. That's the catch.
Hey, Mixer, can you preload a serum of healing for Javi?
I'm gonna need it.
He's gonna need it real fast. He's gonna need it in about 2 rounds.
Oh, I got something I can stick Javi with. Don't worry.
Do Olavians and I need to
Run and hide?
roll
Probably.
off? No,
Oh.
we have
Yes,
a tie
that too.
in
I see.
initiative.
Yeah, you guys can pick whoever you want to go
you
first
can go
here.
first if you want.
Okay.
It's fine.
But first. Oh, I think I did it backwards. Boop boop. First up is a Gozzle, obviously, who sees you waving a gun around, Javi, and is like, "That one dies first. Goblins for life." And let me double check here. What can I do? Okay, I think he's just going to move forward a little bit in this powered armor here, about 10 feet away from you, and open up with that mega junk laser mounted on his shoulder. Single blast attack with that to start us off. Ooh, oh no, 4 on the dice. What is your EAC?
Very hittable. 14.
Oh, it's not hittable enough. You're able to just quickly dodge out of the way from this huge shot as he'll say, "No talk. These die, and Ashala pays the price as well." Jewel or Alabians? Who wants to go next? I'm sorry, I missed the conversation.
Jewel's going to go next. So I'm going to use my trick from last week and have the drone shoot first for harrying fire.
Oh, shooting whom?
The goblin.
Bomb Guzzle.
Bomb Guzzle.
Bomb Guzzle. Sorry.
Bomb Guzzle. I think before anything, she would say, "Hey, now we just want to be friends," and then shoot on him.
Guzzle is completely legally and creatively different from Bum Fuzzle. Don't read anything into their names being extremely similar.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy,
That's just harrying fire.
Oh no, natural 20 on harrying fire is a success.
All right. Well, at least there's that. That could have been a natural 20 for me. Oh.
I swear, if you had rolled the 20, I would have been like, no 220. What did you get on this attack?
I guess it would be a 13 to attack
Against EAC. On Bomb Guzzle, that is going to be a miss. I'm sorry.
That is such a disappointment.
Yeah.
Switch the rules. Alabians, 21-2.
I'm going to reach out with my powerful brain to this Ishkeshti over here, and I'm going to urge her to calm herself and do not rise to the bait of this goblin. Spoiler warning, I'm casting Daze.
Oh,
Spoiler warning.
oh, someone might have figured out the super strong Akeshti doesn't have a great quill.
Oh, I hope not.
What's the DC?
14.
Oh, no. I've made it.
Oh,
A 17 on the dice.
And then swift action, create some junk, and move action, build it into a barricade.
Get out of my brain! Brain!
Brain, Alabians!
I'm gonna miss the junk barricading in season 4. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, seriously. I'm
Just get tons of spell gems of junk barricade. Like hundreds of them.
Oh, so good.
El Demonio Verde.
All right, so El Demonio is going to hop around and kind of get to the other side of this goblin.
On the other side of Bomb Guzzle. How much movement you got?
I believe we've got 30.
I think no matter how you cut it, you're going to be moving through at least one threatened square of this goblin if you want to get around the backside of him.
Yep.
So that will provoke. Is that okay with you?
I don't want to do that. So
If you want, you could just move straight up to him. And
straight up. All right. Yeah. I don't want to provoke just yet.
Alrighty.
All right. And then El Demonio is obviously just going to wail on him. And
Oh, it's punching time.
oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be punching time. Just going to a swift chop to the chest, mostly with ye old entropic strike.
Are you calling it now? 30-second KO for the championship belt?
It's a 22 to hit.
Ooh, that is a hit.
It's a 19 on the die, right?
Is that what
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, super
Hey.
hit.
Oh, yeah, but remember what we talked about.
Yeah, our
fair.
house rule.
House rule indeed. Do you have any effects with your critical hits yet? I'm not sure if you
I
get
don't
one
think-
for Vanguard punches until a little bit later.
I don't think I have one right now.
Okay, so that will not take effect here. But like if you had a knockdown or something like on a gauntlet, that would. But still, max damage to start off your combat is you're already like miles ahead of the last combat as we go to Javi next with a 4 on initiative.
Oh, am I next?
Yeah, exactly. You rolled like a 1, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's still you're. I also rolled a 1 for Ashala, but
Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, let's I guess shoot Bomb Guzzle.
That's a thing that you can do with your gun.
That's true. I mean, I try. I usually miss.
Mm-hmm. Like this time when you've rolled a 3 on the dice.
I'm gonna move next to him.
Okay. Not quite flanking as we go to Drew and Mixer. Also a 4 on the initiative.
All right, so Mixer is going to load into his Cast Eject Liquidator a toxicology booster. Now I have a question for you. Does the Akeshthi, does her attacks count as natural attacks? I think claw attacks.
Why don't you make me a life science check?
I will do that.
This large humanoid.
It's an 18?
So that's going to be enough to know one thing about this Rivener Akeshthi, this female Rivener Akeshthi. Do you just want to know its attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a regular claw attack. She does have like these 2-inch long, massive claws on each finger. And because, it's just about the attack. It's 1d6 plus 7 slashing damage.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to shoot Javi with this booster.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a toxicology biohacker. So I have now caused Javi to excrete a foul secretion so that any living creature will take that's using natural attacks will take a -2 penalty to that attack.
But what's new?
It is a poison effect, and it does not take effect until after the first time it has hit and damaged Javi.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else? You had an idea earlier about trying to turn them against one another, make them fight one another. Is there a way Mixer might want to do that?
I have potentially something that I can do to but legally distinct Bumfuzzle.
B-O-M, guzzle, like gasoline. Totally distinct.
I could potentially use an intimidate check that I would get a natural +2 on against Bomb Guzzle.
Intimidate against Bomb Guzzle to try to instead attack.
To try to get them to attack the Akeshthi.
Okay, well, I would say that is very possible. It'll be a lot harder because there are currently 2 people surrounding Bomb Guzzle right now. But if you wanted to try it against Ashala, that will probably be more possible.
Yeah, but I don't get the +2 against Ashala.
right, because you have intimidating features.
Yeah, it's the unnerving visage.
What's up to you? You can try though.
I'll try it, and
bonus will probably offset.
I'll try it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's only an 8, so... Excuse me. Yeah, 8. So
yeah, with your bonus, not enough. No. Okay.
Oh, well.
I believe that is your turn, which brings us to Ashala, who sees a whole bunch of junkyard tourists and Bomb Guzzle, and obviously is going just right over here into the back lines of the Labian's Mixer and Jewel. I guess I need to double check movement here. So they're moving a good deal. Yeah, they got enough to get right up to you guys, and I've rolled randomly is just going to make a big swipe against Jewel for some reason. Claw attack. Pya. 4 on the dice. I'm rolling great tonight, folks. What is your KAC, Rebecca?
15.
Yeah, that's a miss. But this huge Rivener Akeshthi seems to be all up in your space, just a huge claw swipe right over your head. Alabian's trying to get to your engineer friend. That is turn 1. Back to Bomb Guzzle, who's now almost surrounded by a couple of people here, and Javi and El Demonio. Bomb Guzzle is going to turn around. Actually, it's going to guarded step forward or back. What do I need to do? I can guarded step back. And the Goblin War honcho head, what they call their war leaders, is going to let out a extremely disturbing screech. Just it seems to put every non-goblinoid creature on edge, and I need everyone to make a will saving throw.
Oh no.
Will, everyone's best. Oh, here they come. Here come the single digit.
So Patrick, quick question. Do I need to roll for this?
Absolutely.
Everyone.
Well,
absolutely. You are legally distinct from being a goblin.
He said goblinoid.
Yes.
You're still not that either.
I think if you had maybe gone with a different, I don't think you have the goblinoid creature type currently, but yeah, you kind of look for like
Jabert,
What is going on?
All right, you guys.
Oh
all right.
my!
I was about to say you guys are gonna love this.
Yeah, real celebrate here.
It's a high number, but it's not 20s high. We got a couple natural 20s, which is pretty nice. But we've got 2 fails in Mixer and El Demonio Verde, as you are indeed. Oh boy, real bad off here. You have gained the off-target condition for 1 round, as this screech kind of sends a chill down your spine. And that is Bomb Guzzle's turn. Jewel, unaffected by the screech, right? You rolled a 15. It is your turn.
Yeah, Jewel's going to take a guarded step back. Can I be in the same square as my drone? Okay. And is going to say to the big red guy, "Hey now, we didn't do anything to you. Aren't you fighting them goblins over there?" And is going to shoot at the Akeshti. Is that what this is?
It is. It doesn't look like the small Akeshti you've fought, but it is just like a leveled up one.
I am going to give Piston their own, actual shot this time. I'm not wasting another 20.
Never doing that again.
I like that you're like, I'm gonna roll another 20 right here. No.
I wish. Oh, well. And here we go for Jewel.
Piston's a miss. But Jewel's
An
hits.
18. Oh,
Yep.
good. That does
is-
3 damage.
Indeed. First damage on Ashala, the Unbrood Rivener here. And that's going to bring us to Elabian's 312.
All right, let's see here. Well, funny thing, I'm out of level 1 spells, so got that going for me.
Classic.
I do, however, have a. Where was it? Oh Lord! Oh please! I know I picked up a little pistol recently.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, which code was that? I have apparently forgotten to write it down on there.
Sonic pistol, I'm pretty sure.
It was the I think the oh no, here it is, the pulse caster. That's right. So a little electricity. I think it is technically non-lethal. So
I thought it was Sonic, but yes, you are correct.
all right, I'm gonna take a 5-foot float back.
Oh no.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say, "Ooh, don't stand back or I'll shoot." And
Jabert, I hate to tell you, man.
gonna-
did I?
Provoke an attack of opportunity.
Remember, this thing
you're
has
still
10-foot
in range.
range.
Oh no! Oh no!
Jabert's like, I've played this game before, I swear.
This is the exact mistake I made last week, my friend. I did
Yeah.
the same
Joining
thing.
the party.
Remember when I rolled a 3 on my normal round attack? Thank you, Jabert. That's all I got to say. Let's go. Come on, no more 3s. Oh, it's a
comes a
4.
3.
It's a 4. It's a lot better. It's a 4.
That's 3 4s out of Patrick's tonight, which is like almost unheard of.
I'm guessing. What is your KAC is not
14.
like a single digit number. Yeah, that's a miss.
Thank goodness. Oh,
so
boy.
is you rolled a 14. We're 4 buddies.
We didn't really want to hurt each other, did we?
I did. El Demonio Verde, you're next. What have you, Miles, for? You've got a Akeshti behind you, a goblin honcho head in front.
I think I'm gonna guarded step up to him,
Okay, you're sticking to the goblin.
and if for right now, yeah. And just gonna I'm gonna give him another chop. Just gonna give him another chop to the chest.
I mean, you hit last time.
Not this time.
Nope, but you've joined the 4 club with a 4 on the dice. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare put that juju on me.
Join us. I've got you. The annual membership. 20% off if you buy the annual one as opposed to monthly. You get our newsletter. You get a polo shirt, the 4 club. Come on. Yeah, you did it. Yes. That's what it feels like. Deal
Come to the party.
And
Come to
this
the party.
And this is why I never play these games sober.
4 4s in a row. Who's next? Drew, hey, buddy. You're oh, it's gonna be another one of those combats, huh?
Yep. So since this thing already has used its attack of opportunity,
Oh,
Mixer's-
how dare you use your brain, Drew?
Mixer's
in
just
this
gonna run back here.
just move far away.
Let's
All
see. And
You got Elabians, the tank in front of you. That makes sense.
I'm off target this round, so I don't know what to do. Should have looked if my cast eject was one hand or two hand.
It's a pistol.
Then I'm also gonna dual wield Needler in one hand, cast eject in the other.
If you're wanting to load stuff into it, I think you will need a free hand, though. We have come across that
Fiddlesticks.
problem.
Well, then I'm not going to worry about it, and I am going to take a shot at the goblin at Bomb Guzzle.
All right. Well, I'm sad to say that we've run out of membership invites for the 4 club. We've already got 4 members. It's the max number of members. So go ahead and roll your 5.
Are you the forefathers?
I was about to say the 1 club still needs a single member, I think.
Yeah, I'm one of the founding members of the Toot Toot Kaboom Society. So
Yeah.
and I'm going to load a minor inhibitor,
Excellent.
which is not going to do much, but it'll. Yeah, so that's a 7.
Yeah. 6
Owie.
on the dice. That's a miss. Sorry. Okay. That brings us back to Ashala's turn. That was really fast. Otherwise, Javi, you've moved up a little bit closer to this one. You think that's going to... You're trying to get up in its face and save your friend Elabians here?
yeah. Mixer shot his, skunk urine at me, so I might as well respect it.
All right. Well, got a couple options here of who we can hit without moving forward. So I'm actually going to roll D6, and 5 or 6. It's going to try to attack both of you. It's 5 or 6. So we're doing 2 attacks. First against Elabian, second against El Ave. the blue demon. I don't know. El Azul Demonio. Against Elabians. 12 on the dice.
Oh boy, that'll do.
What's your KAC?
14.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what this damage dice will be.
That is a hit. I can confirm. Mixer's already figured it out. It is 9 points of slashing.
Oh
damage.
boy.
The claw finally finds its home, and another attack against the hubby. Another 12 on the dice. What's your KAC these days?
15.
15 is also a hit. 2 attacks and max damage. 13 points of slashing damage against you. But that will enact its negative to you as it pulls back its stinking claw and is like, oh, why? Oh, gross.
I use Axe body spray. Good joke. Good joke. Good joke, Tyler.
I splayed the axe.
You're really on top of it, you comedic genius.
Axe body
All right.
slay.
Hey. I'm going to, it's Bomb Guzzle's turn 3 here. I'm going to make a single attack against El Demonio. Try to get a hit in here. Ooh. 19 on the dice, a super hit.
That's a miss.
A super hit. But my stupid melee, it's got a salvage chassis claw with no critical, no additional effect here, but is still a good amount of bludgeoning damage, believe it or not. Minimum bludgeoning damage, believe it or not. 7 points of bludgeoning miles, and I guess we'll kind of guarded step around you as its move action. Jewel, we're back to you.
All right, Jewel is going to move back a bit farther. Piston's still out in front. I mean, I have Piston do Harrying of Fire again, which means that it's going to probably critically hit.
I'll do it to yourself.
All right, so
Ooh.
that's not enough, right? 13.
Yeah, that's not a success.
So Jewel shoots for a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Hopefully. I was shooting the Akash by the way.
I believe you. That's the one that came right up to you. Do you want a Cosmic Crit Fan Fumble or the official Critical Fail deck?
Let's do official.
Official Critical Fumble deck with the cute goblins on the front. Whoa.
Y'all, can we just restart this episode?
Restart this side quest adventure. Drunker.
Oh no, the recording failed. We're gonna have to start over.
Our fabled lost episode. This is an energy weapon, correct?
Yes.
All right. This is called Now I Feel Rather Foolish. You take a -1 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, and skill checks. And I don't want to tell you for how long.
Rest
long?
of your life.
It's a ridiculous amount of time in this game. It's
2
real
minutes?
bad. 1 hour. 1 hour -1 to just like everything. Whatever. Oh no. That's
That's a ridiculous amount of time.
real goofy bad. I'm so sorry. Alabia.
Hang on. Does this count as any kind of like psychological effect, mind effect, or is this just?
Didn't say on the card. But I imagine with a name like Don't You Feel Foolish, it's a mental effect. Oh boy.
Just trying to see if there's anything I can do. Ugh.
Shubert.
All right, I'm gonna try to resolve this peacefully with a 5-foot step back, and I shoot it with my little stun gun. Stun attack. I don't want to roll it a second time if it's gonna.
You've absolutely stunned roll 20 with your,
Yeah,
your
apparently.
command.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh wait, no. Here it is.
Boom.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
I quit. I
My-
seriously want to quit.
Guys, we've already had a natural one, so I mean, Rebecca, you're kicked out of the ones club, and now it's Jabert as the sole member.
yeah.
Does that mean that I no longer have to take my critical effect?
No, you do, but it means you don't get reimbursed for your initiation fee into the one club. So,
Do you want the official one, Jabert, or
Let's see. Wait. Remind me, Rebecca. Which one did you take? Official or?
I did official.
fan? Okay, I'm gonna do fan because official's too nasty.
Official's usually not that bad either. That is
Yeah.
so rough.
I mean,
That's
at like level, if you're like level 10, it's like, oh no, a -1, not the end of the world. But here it's like, you what me?
Oh,
you
it's
did
brutal.
what? Okay. The official critical fail deck put together by the fans. You can use it on cosmiccrit.com/critical-fail-deck. This is a range attack you've made.
Yes.
It's called Ammunition Explosion.
Oh no.
Submitted by Cole. Your battery or magazine detonates, dealing 1d4 damage to you and rendering the weapon useless until repaired by a standard action DC 15 engineering check.
All right. Well, good thing I've got some engineering, but
Oh no, it's so bad. Is this going to be 1 damage for this fight? Oh, 2 damage. 2 damage
all
from
right.
the battery exploding. Okay.
All right. So I've done a move, and I've done
A
a
shooting.
standard, and that's all I got. Okay, that's my turn.
El Demonio, we're on to you. Do not sully the name of the 4 Horsemen Club, the fearsome foursome. This is your turn, sir.
All right. Well, El Demonio is going to take just a straight attack against this goblin again.
Just a single.
Yeah, just a single attack.
Alrighty. Ooh,
That's a 13.
only got a +3 to your
No, that
attack.
can't be right. That can't be right. Miles, what's your
Your dex is, I think, probably at least +3, right?
Yeah,
and we're level 3? Or no, we're level 2.
we're level 2.
So that it looks like your dex is 16.
Yes.
So it's not adding your level for some reason.
Yeah.
So that should be a 15.
at the very least, should be a 15 against EAC. That is a hit, and that's another 5 points of
5
damage.
points of damage. Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
All right, good. And you've broken out of the 4 club. We have room to admit a new member as we go on to you, Javi.
Oh, okay. The Ikesti can hit me from this distance, as she has proven.
Yep, 10 feet away.
There's no reason to provoke an attack of opportunity from her. So let's run out of places to step.
Step just kind of straight backwards.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that and then try to shoot her.
Shoot her.
Roll a 4 and I'll go cry in the nursery. Oh my god.
Oh, there it is. Hey, yo, that's a hit.
Oh, eat me, Patrick. It's 1 point of damage.
Wow. Hey, well, would you rather roll a 4?
Yes, I would have rather rolled a 4. It would have been funnier, better content, and overall than just this lame ass junk.
Have a good cry. Drew, my mixer friend, on to you.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the goblin again with another minor biohack.
Ooh. Shooting bomb guzzle. Let's see if that works out for you. 4 club.
I'm in the 4 club. Hooray!
Wait, you were already in the 4 club, weren't you?
No, I was not in the 4 club.
No,
he rolled a 6.
You took a Labian spot. Yes. All right, now you're in the 4 club. Welcome. Any move action?
No, I'm gonna stick where I am.
Okay, back to Ashala, who does have to move up here and just completely wreck your little barricade wall, Libyans.
Well,
because you didn't do any damage to it, I think it is going to attack our friend Javi. Single attack against Javi.
I am no threat.
Is this taking a -2 to the attack?
Yes.
Because
so saith Mixer.
Ooh. Oh. Well, it looked like it was going to the 20, but it was not. 10 on the dice. Your KC is what?
15.
15 still a hit. 12 on the dice. 4.
Please don't.
11 points slashing. And on to Bomb Guzzle. I think.
I'm kind of relieved. Because now I don't have to care about what happens for the rest of the combat.
Oh no, are you down?
Blap.
Oh, here we go. All right, well, that makes it make it a ton easier. Bomb Guzzle's got some options. Bomb Guzzle will instead now guard step backwards and roll randomly who I'm going to attack. Whoop, with a laser attack. Oh, not too random, though. Labians, he clears the path and takes a shot at you in open air here with the Junker laser. A 6 on the dice. What is your EAC?
13.
Oh, did you level up some armor since we started? I think that's going to be a miss, actually.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's lucky me.
Let's see here. What did I actually roll? A 6? No. 13, you said?
Correct.
13 to hit.
Wow.
Sorries.
It's cool.
Okay. Has this hit before? The Mega Junk Laser?
No, I don't like the sound of that.
No, it hasn't. All right. It is a D8. 6 points of fire damage.
6 of fire, you say?
6 of fire.
All right.
And that brings us to Jewel.
All right. I guess I'm going to keep shooting at the Akeshti, and I have a negative to attack rolls. Does that apply to the drone too?
Nope, just you.
Okay. All right, so the drone is going to take a shot, just a regular shot. It's a 23.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right, for 2 damage.
Alrighty. You guys are adding them up on this. It's a 3rd hit on Ashala.
All right, and here's Jules with the -1 built into the macro. That's a 22 to hit.
Another hit. All right. Boom.
3 damage.
All right, you've already doubled up the damage this one has taken.
I'm also going to have Piston come back a bit.
Excellent. Tyler, we're on to Javi. Do you want to burn the RP here to stabilize? You've got the RP to burn.
So remind me, does that mean I automatically gain 1 hit point next turn?
Next turn, you can come back with 1 hit point if you burn another RP, and you get your full turn at that point.
Okay. But if I want to, I can just stabilize now and then hang out unconscious for a little while?
also an option, or you don't have to stabilize.
Well, if I stabilize, I just lose an RP because I'm bleeding out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I want to stabilize.
Or
but
I could shoot you with a healing serum the next turn.
don't you even think about it.
Okay. I'm gonna punch you next to you if
I just
if
want you to
Hobby's
see
not
where
up.
I just want you to see where I am. If you bring me back to consciousness, I'm going to be like, plap, and I'm just going to get immediately murked.
You are right between Bomb Guzzle and a shower.
Yeah.
All right, so burn an RP, stabilizing.
Stabilize. Yep.
Drew Mixer is up and Javi is down. Obviously, you've got to dig deep into what your character would do in this situation to guide your actions this turn. And not what Tyler said.
Not what Tyler says. So, Mixer is going to load a toxicology inhibitor into the cost eject. This is going to be so great because it's going to work so well. I'm so excited about it. Wait, did Libyans get a turn?
Did we skip a Labian? Oh, we probably did.
Yeah.
This is what happens. I think you were muted and we forgot all about you.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you guys are all at the same time, and then it's the bad guys.
Yeah.
So, Drew, finish your turn. What did you want to do?
We're gonna shoot the Ashala with the liquidator to try to hit her with this toxicology inhibitor that I'm sure is gonna work so well. Oh man, let's see how this works.
You got all your bad rolls out last episode. Rocks from here on out.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You've served your time in the 4 club. Let's see what the critical hit deck has to say as we do you guys have a we need to thank our newest flanking buddy who just announced it on the Discord today, D-Treth. Thank you for joining Flanking Buddies. New one out there, and
Thanks, D.
We should get on the card. Maybe you get a good one to kind of undo the bad that you got. You're using what kind of damage is the liquid jet? Just piercing?
Yeah.
Is it the cost check, or is that acid damage?
Not acid.
Oh, it is acid. I'm sorry. It's acid.
Okay, so that will be energy. Oh, sorry, Drew. No bonus effect. Do you have any bonus effect on yours?
I do. I get a +2 to my injection DC.
Oh,
which is
my.
Kind of what I think I need. So
first off, damage here is 9 points. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so doubling up all the damage that Ashala has taken so far. Spoiler, it had taken 9 points damage. She had taken 9 points. Now, it gets a will save? For,
so this one is unfortunately a fort save.
Okay, not its worst.
Yeah, which is what I'm worried about. So right now,
what's the DC with a +2 though?
So it's going to be 10 plus half class level plus key ability score modifier. So that is going to be 10 plus 1 is 11 plus it's a 3, so I have to take 1 of that. So that's so I think that's going to be 14.
Roll a natural 2. It's a fail. Fail on the forts.
Yes.
What does this do? I don't think we've seen. We have seen this negative one, right?
I don't think so. I've tried to use it, but it didn't work. So I deliver a weak toxin into a living creature's body, imparting the sickened condition unless it succeeds at a saving throw.
For how long?
This will last. Oh gosh, I can never remember how long my hacks last.
Likely level or modifier.
I think it's level plus modifier, which would be 4 rounds.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
Actually, 5 rounds. Excuse me.
Okay. All right. Sickened condition is -2. A lot of stuff in Starfinder. Oh, we are talking not only attack rolls, but damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, ability checks. Okay, we're on to Ashala and
Olympians.
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot about Libyans a second time. Oh, please don't daze me now. Your turn.
5 foot float back.
No.
Floating away?
No, don't do it.
I want to float away. So you're actually immune. So Ashala is actually immune to daze for some period of time. I can only cast it on one person once.
Ah.
But Gum bobble, bobble tobble is not
Bubble gum. That's right.
bubble gum.
Gum bubble.
Oh, calm yourself, bum gubble. And I cast daze upon ye.
My best save for gum fuzzle, and I rolled an 18. So
Oh
no,
boy! Oh
No, I-
goodness gracious!
don't accept that.
Glad we came back to my turn.
Ashala's going to move up and obviously going to bring the claw right down on top of Alabians and pass right by you to attack Mixer.
Does that provoke?
Not if Alabians hadn't moved out of the way. I was going to move right up and provoke, but unfortunately, Alabians is body shielding for Mixer. Mixer, what is your KAC?
11.
Does it provoke for me?
No.
Okay.
You have to move past one of your threatened squares, but
Okay.
is blocking. But now Ashala is right in the middle of you. You say your KAC is 11, Drew? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like a good thing.
Yeah, no, because I focused on weapons and not armor.
Okay, beyond minimum damage here, as this is going to be 6 points of slashing damage from a weakened Ashala. And we've said so many different things, I've forgotten his name. Bomb Guzzle on his turn. I think he's got a couple of options here because he can really only see El Demonio and the Rivener. So I think he's going to step back and 50-50, 1-2. He's going to Miles 3-4, shutting the door on Ashala. Miles, El Demonio's getting shot with a laser blast. 18 on the dice again. Another 18 for 7 points of fire damage. And that is their turn. Jewel, we are back to you.
All right, Jewel is going to keep shooting at the Keshti, I guess. Drone will go first.
Ooh,
24 to hit for 1 damage.
it's yikes.
And Jewel with the -1. Only an 11.
Ooh, minimum damage on both. That's gonna do it. Alabians, Ashala's right up in your face. Right up in your grill.
Yes, she is. And oh boy, what can I do about that? Don't have any intimidate. Trying to think about actions that I can do that won't. I mean, I think what I gotta do. Oh no! I think I have to fix my gun. As standard action.
I forgot all about that.
I don't know if that provokes or not. Fixing a gun provokes.
Not enough. Oh, that's definitely fixed gun. Not enough to anger this maddened Akeshti. You want me to move action as well?
I mean, yeah, if this person seems cool with letting me fix my gun, then maybe she'll be cool with me just, since we're best friends, just
No. No, not at all. Not at all. I think it's attack of opportunity time if you're just making a full move.
I'm just moving away.
Okay. All right. Let me make that attack just real quick. 11 on the dice. That is a hit.
All right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is this second condition doing anything?
It's taking some damage down. 10 points of slashing. Are you down as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm down.
Oh, real ballsy play there. It just felt like, maybe we're best friends now. Maybe you'll love me. All right. We got 3 combatants and a drone left here. El Demonio Verde. Ashala has moved right up to you.
Yeah, but the goblin's still out there. Is he bloodied?
Bomb Guzzle is not yet, no. I will say that you guys have put a lot more damage on Ashala. I think you're the only one that's hit Bomb Guzzle, actually, Miles.
Oh, that's great. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to help with this red nightmare, or because I can't just let the goblin take pot shots at me either. But if this guy's taking more damage, I'm going to go ahead and wail on him
And you had an idea earlier as well to make it a 3-person match, you know?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because it's a 6 on the dice, and then I'm going to use.
Yeah.
6. And Eldamine is going to move out of range.
Okay, taking advantage of no attack of opportunity and getting back a little bit as we go to Javi. Tyler.
I'm unconscious on the ground, y'all.
In character, would there be a reason Javi wouldn't want to stand back up in this fight? And out of character, the reason Tyler would.
The reason in character, he's tired. The reason out of character, I have 1 RP left. So if I stand up, get hit, go down, I can't stabilize. So guess what? Y'all on your own until I can get further away from that Akeshi.
Yeah, but Tyler, I will remind you, if I can get adjacent to you, I can stabilize you as many times as we need.
I know, but then, so the problem with that, Drew, is then you are using your turn over and over and over again to stabilize me.
Yeah,
what else am I doing, Tyler? What else am I doing?
You got to roll.
Do something else. Like I can't even if I were to stand. I mean, like if I were to stabilize or if I were to get 1 hit point back, what am I gonna do? What am I going to do? Oh, I would stabilize, use a move action to pick my gun up, and then try to hit it in the ankles with my pistol. Like,
probably die. You're right. Okay, so Javi, stable on the ground. Mixer, it's all up to you.
All right. Well,
the attack of opportunity has been used on the Keshti Rivener.
Oh yeah, no. Mixer's going to back the Pronk up because nobody's doing nothing. Now I have to table talk. Jabert, do you want me to shoot you with a healing serum, or do you want to stay on the ground as well?
I mean, I'm pretty close friends with this Akeshti, I think. She'd probably just let me walk away, I bet.
We're totes cool.
Yeah, we're I mean, we have an understanding, I feel like. So, yeah, you can bring me back up if you want to. That is
Libyans would be saved all the RP if you got them with a...
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Actually, hang on. I want to redo my turn because I was right here before.
Oh yeah, you're right next to it, Libyans.
I have an ability called Field Dressing, where I can, without using anything, basically give a number of hit points equal to my key ability score modifier. So that is 3 back to Libyans.
Oh, good.
Well, does that take an action?
Yeah,
as a standard action.
Yeah.
Okay. So you still have a move, but that will be enough to bring Libyans back up and
I'm alive.
Yeah, and then Mixer's gonna back the Pronk up.
Now you're on your own, Libyans. Bye. Oh no. All right, good. We're on to a show.
So you healed him and then you ran away. Now it's her turn and there's only 1 target next to her.
Nope, there's another target because it's gonna move forward. I mean, attack of opportunity, I guess, if you have something to do it with Jabert, but it's gonna move like right around you, and
I whisper quietly into her ear.
It's gonna attack the last thing that did damage to it, which is Piston, unfortunately. For 1 point of damage. Smacking up Piston. 13 on the dice. That is a hit. And 10 points of slashing damage. Rebecca on Piston.
On Piston? Yeah, Piston's down.
That's what I thought. A single swipe and it goes out of the air.
Oh, Pronk, this is TPK time, guys.
Bomb Guzzle's got the same targets here. We're going to make an attack against... it's going to attack Ashala this turn with the laser. And a 10 on the dice is a hit. And I've done a ton of damage on your guys' side. You're totally welcome. Max damage on the Junko laser, which is 11 fire. And Ashala is bloodied after that attack.
Hey!
Nice shot, Bomb Guzzle.
And you see, a massive fiery blast open up on Ashala's back as she turns around and screams in the direction of the goblin honcho head. Jewel, we are on to you.
I think Jewel is going to speak up and be like, Yeah, did you feel that one? That came from that beady-eyed little monster over there. I think you better go and attack him. I mean, he's doing a whole lot more damage than we are, and he's got a whole army behind him. Who do you think he's going to call on next, huh?
I will kill all of you in order of tastiness.
Do you want to make some kind of check?
Those goblins have some great soup if you're looking for tasty.
They're basically dripping with soup. Do you want to make some kind of check here to somehow convince Ashala that obviously the bigger threat is the honcho head? I'm not going to lie to you, Rebecca. It's probably some kind of charisma-based check.
Weird question.
Yeah, I love them.
Does the Akashi possibly have some sort of computer screen, like a phone in his pocket?
That is a weird question, but it's also, it's wearing some leather straps, what looks like a ripped, destroyed leather skirt, and if I look at the art here, like linen wrappings around its arm. I don't think there's any place for.
I don't know. Those are cybernetic leather straps, according to the guide. So
no electronics, but make me a perception check.
Crazy idea, then. Okay, I mean, I can do that, but
yeah. All right.
Oh, that's a natural 1 on a perception check.
You wasted the 1 for this turn on that. So
could I, as a parlor trick, pull my comm unit out of my pocket and use my I have to remember what it's called. Use my technopathy node to make a message show up on the screen that says it is signed Bomb Guzzle, and it's like nanny boo boo.
Are you catfishing Ashala?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, this is a series of weird questions, but I feel like a computer check would allow you to do something like that very quickly.
Well, I mean, I have an augmentation that means that I can make it say whatever I want.
You have
as a standard action.
What's your augmentation?
The technopathy node, which allows me to silently vocalize messages to constructs with the technological subtype or to a nearby computer designed to receive messages, like a comm unit. As a standard action, you can send a short message in a language you know to
nearby
computers and things. Yeah.
Nearby computer. Let me just double check here.
Yeah, and I can have it display that message. And no one can tell that it was me.
If it doesn't work on the Akeshi, could it work on the goblin who's in the power armor?
I always love when combats look bleak because everyone starts looking deep into their character sheet to figure out what we can possibly pull out of their hat to help out in the situation.
I really want this augment to come in handy someday.
Just once.
Make me I will say, I don't see any computers nearby, but make me an engineering check.
It's an 18.
That is enough indeed to perhaps it's not computerized, but there is some kind of tech in the cobbled together parts of the I keep making up names for it. The mega junk laser that you can kind of force this message to and make it indeed sound like it is coming out of Gom Buzzle. Nope. Bomb Guzzle. This is direction. What do you want it to say?
Well, I feel like a goblin. I want it to sound like a goblin, taunting an Akeshi. So what would a goblin say?
I want to hear Jules' goblin impression.
Jules' goblin impression is
Southern Goblin. Here it comes.
Look out behind you. I've got you surrounded. You better look out, you big red monster. Ugly looking thing.
Oh boy. All right. So besides being shot in the back.
Signed Bomb Guzzle.
that's how you love Bomb Guzzle. That's how you end your disses, right? It's like, are you going to let them diss you like that and sign their name to it? Ashala seems very focused on Bomb Guzzle right now. Seems to be steaming and forgot all about Mix critting her 2 turns ago. Do you have a move action? Something else you would like to do? And just 5 foot step backwards if you want.
Yeah, let me just step back a bit.
Palabians, you're awake. You're up.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Welcome back to the party.
Does standing up provoke attacks of opportunity in this game?
Pretty sure.
It does not.
Oh, hooray. Yeah.
Don't listen to Tyler.
Okay, wait, hold, but real quick.
What game does?
What game does? I
think
know
it's
one of
just
them
first
does.
edition.
First
does.
edition.
Just first edition.
No. Second edition does too. It's just that nobody has attacks of opportunity.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
'Cause it's like any move action would provoke it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You can also just do a
So
full
this guy-
action withdrawal if you want.
Well, doesn't that only protect you for the first square? You know what? That's a great idea, Patrick. Full action withdraw.
I will say, if you're just like sneaking away as a brain, it has become your best friend. It's like, so long, brain. I'll eat you later.
I mentally wink and I go and cower behind my barricade pile of junk.
El Demonio. Ashala seems focused on Bomb Guzzle. What would you like to do?
Let's see. If I attack Shala, then it might break the spell.
Not really spells.
Attention.
It just.
I know. But speaking figuratively, not actual spells.
Yes. I mean, they indeed seem focused on getting ready to charge with the bullhorns at the goblin.
So, it's gonna charge it. Oh, I'll help out then. I'll pop up here and smack it.
Yeah. I mean, the only bad thing that can happen is if you like knock out Bomb Guzzle, and then it's like, well, there we go.
Well, that's not going to happen. He's not even bloodied yet. So he runs up and hits him. What's 11? But apparently I'm
You
not
got
right.
the numbers wrong here. So it's 13 against EAC is a miss. Against.
Wait a minute. I have 2 entropic points. Can I use that? I think I can.
Got some points in your pool.
I have. Oh, that doesn't matter here. Never mind. I've got 2 points, but I don't think I can just add it to a roll, can I?
Usually it helps with damage reduction.
Yeah, it's just damage and damage reduction. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Javi's still down on the ground. Drew.
Nope.
Oh, you're back up?
We're gonna stabilize. We're gonna get 1 HP and come on. The Kakashi is far away. So,
Oh, okay.
I just thinking of it as like, Javi got his bell rung hard and took a turn longer than it takes to get a hit point back. So we'll spend. This is, I think, only the second time this has ever happened in playing Starfinder for me. I have absolutely 0 resolve.
1
And
HP.
now 1 hit point to my name, and I'm going to use a move action to pick up my gun, and I'm going to use a standard action to shoot from the ground.
Oh no.
Shooting Bomb Guzzle, who's 10 feet away.
Absolutely not. I'm shooting. What's her face? Right?
The
Ishara?
the Rivener, Keshti,
Rivener.
who's now currently
We got
focused
her.
on
We got her on our side now. I feel like you need to shoot the goblin.
Glumfuzzle.
I mean, sure. Why not? We'll
I
shoot
feel
the
like we
goblin.
need to shoot Glim
I was about to
Guzzle.
say, if not, this is a full-on
I've been-
Jabert death by GM. You're like,
We'll
kill
shoot
me,
the-
Patrick.
I've been convinced. Maybe Mixer says shoot the goblin or something.
Oh boy, howdy, that's a hit.
Love to see that.
Ooh.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, all right. Not bloodied yet, but it is a shotless turn, so this might change pretty quickly as.
Wait,
We'll
it's not.
move
It's
up.
not Mixer's turn.
Oh, I forgot all about you. Do you want to do something first? Do you want to hold off until Ashala moves away from you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold until after Ashala's turn.
Please do. I mean, technically, you can make an attack of up. No, you don't have your melee weapon,
No, I
right?
don't.
All right. Ashala's moving up to make that slam attack against Bomb Guzzle. There's my natural 2 for the night. Good night, everybody. I'm glad we waited a whole turn for
Patrick
that.
joins the party for 5 seconds and immediately just.
But don't worry, Bomb Guzzle is going to attack right back at Ashala with a melee attack. Oh, and that's like the opposite end of the dice. An 18 to hit.
You're the worst.
It's still damage against an evil foe with a claw attack. It's bludgeoning damage. I roll 4. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
And the already bloodied Keshti is real hurt by that. I should have rolled twice, but Bomb Guzzle will 5-foot step back, guard step back.
Well, I mean,
Did Mixer get his turn?
nope.
Now it's Mixer's turn. I forgot all about you again.
Look, it's
Hey,
fine. It's fine.
I'm
There's
really-
there's a lot going on, and
No, I just don't like not taking my turns. I just love it so much. What do you want to do right after Ashala goes?
I want to call out to our android who's hanging up there in the corner, not doing anything, and wondering, what
Very 13.
what the proc are you doing? You want to help out or something?
You see a rock come out from behind a laundry machine.
You got a
and,
serum
like,
or something? I mean, come on.
skip along the sand.
You've
Just
been
like,
on the map the entire battle, just watching.
you guys are doing great.
You getting an Infosphere tube video? Come on.
Cash definitely has a camcorder out, like 1980s VC or VHS camcorder. It's like, no, I'm getting this. I'm the best quality film the junkyards have to offer. This is going right on the Infosphere.
So, Tyler, Jabert, do either of you want a healing serum right now?
So I would rather you did damage because you can't heal me enough to make one
No, that's a good point.
to take my hit
That's a good
to
point.
survive a single attack. So
That's a
you
good
would either have to dedicate trying to heal me for the next 2 turns, which you can do, or you could just try to shoot something.
All right, Ashala, I'm signing my own death warrant here.
Oh no!
You
attacking Ashala?
I'm going to attack her, and I'm going to load the minor inhibitor into my deal again. She's still sickened.
Oh no! And -2 to saves. Yeah. Ooh,
It's a 12 to hit.
it was almost a 19 on the dice, but 12 against Casey is a miss. Sorry, really messed up the turn orders. This is turn 5. Jewel on
Sorry,
team.
Ashala, I missed. Not you.
Right.
Wasn't aiming at you.
Piston is down. Jewel is super far away. So I'm going to move. Let me see how far I can go. Okay. I'll move a ways up.
All right, moving across the battlefield, get a little closer to the action.
Yeah. And I'm going to shoot at the goblin.
Bomb Guzzle.
Help out Ishara. By the way, this is the last shot that I have in my gun.
Ooh,
So that's fun.
it's been a long combat. Ooh,
That's a 20 to hit
that
for
hits.
1 damage.
All right, every little bit is going to help. Might have to spend some time reloading though. Alabians 21-2.
All right, let's see here. Well, secure in my place
Behind your junk again.
behind my pile of garbage. I'll take a shot with my pulsecaster pistol against Goblin Gobbler.
Bomb Guzzle. Guzzle.
17 to hit.
Did
EAC.
that is a hit, so 3 points of damage.
3 points of non-lethal electricity. Yeah.
All right. Bomb Guzzle is now bloodied as
Aha!
well.
Where would you all be without me?
Welcome to the party. El Demonio, you're close to both combatants. Who's getting the hurt? Both look very weak, but Ashala is bleeding from multiple wounds.
I'm gonna go up to the goblin, guard step up, and let's see. We got here. That is a 20 to hit, 3 points of damage.
All right, another hit on the goblin. Power armor. You see servos kind of falling off this thing, and he's leaking oil now. As Javi, we're on to you.
Oh, well,
You've been in this position. Ashala is right on top of you.
can't. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm just dead down here. I don't think I can 5-foot crawl.
You could hold your turn as well.
Yeah, but is she just gonna like look down, see me, and hit me?
If you shoot a gun, that's very possible.
I know, but even if I don't shoot a gun, I'm the closest thing.
She still seems fairly focused on bomb guzzle.
Okay, well, even if she moves
Right.
past me, I gotta do something. I gotta move or.
Hmm.
Can you 5 foot roll?
I don't think so. I think I can crawl, but it's a move action which could provoke.
I mean, why would, if she moved, would that affect you?
So if she moves, she's going to move to where she's taking up these 4 spaces, probably. So I'm still directly adjacent to her, and I'm in the same exact position I am right now. It doesn't really change my situation. So I could try. I'm thinking of moving back here so that when she moves forward, I'm at least 10 feet away at that point to where my next turn I could try to keep going. But either way, I mean, I'm on the ground. I'm just kind of a sitting duck.
You could stand up and 5 foot step, which we know standing up doesn't provoke.
Yeah, you can just try not to.
Yeah, let's
provoke any
just
this
start.
turn.
Yeah, let's just start standing up. Let's just start with a stand up and oh boy, 5 foot step this direction.
Back towards Jewel. All right, that will bring Ashala up, who's going to indeed move forward to bomb guzzle and make another swipe. Another swipe and 4 club, 4 life. Not doing anything with her now, of course. I'm not attacking you guys. That is going to be a miss. Mixer. Drew, what you got?
All right, we're going to load another minor biohack,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to shoot Ashala.
Oh boy,
But he's going to call out, I'm trying to shoot the goblin.
you're in the way. I just swear.
Oh,
All right, well, natural 1. That'll do. Got the critical fumble deck in my hand. I think I was just waiting for it. Or do you want the fan fumble deck?
Give me that fan fumble, baby.
You've been here before, Drew. Submitted by CJ. A failing common to that model. Your weapon malfunctions and explodes in your hand and gains the broken condition and deals damage to you that would have been dealt to the enemy on a hit. That's the most brutal. You take 7 points of damage, acid damage from this.
Did I say fan? Why would I say fan for the fumbles? They were the worst.
Did you mean official critical?
It's fine.
fumble deck?
It's fine. I said what I said.
No. I want to do this because I know the card is going to be worse somehow.
No. I said what I said. I've already done the math on the character sheet. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, good. I mean, this is pretty bad too. This would have been spite your face. You take half weapon damage and move a step down the charisma poison track. Okay, these are evil. Bomb guzzle. Gonna try and swipe at the Akeshi that's trying to kill him, and of course he hits because I'm rolling rocks with the goblin, and I think it's gonna take this guy out. Yes, Ashala goes down from a bludgeoning attack from the goblin, and he is your only foe. And he says, "Yes, the Trashunter has come out on top, and now you all will pay."
Prunk and kill steal. Come on.
Jewel, we're back to you. Nobody to divert his ire now.
Okay. I mean, I have no diplomacy, so I don't think there's any chance of me calling this,
Calling for troops.
goblin down. So, yeah. I guess we'll just keep shooting. Oh, wait, I can't. I have to reload. So, how does that? I've never done that in combat before. How does that work?
Move in a standard.
All right.
Pull the ammo out.
Dang.
Do you have a different weapon? That's the other option, is just pull
I do
another
not.
gun and shoot. Oh, then we are on to Alabians. It was a quick one.
Oh yeah, I got a very quick turn. I'm gonna have a bunch of turns. It's gonna be twice as long. I'm gonna shoot 2 shots.
Oh boy.
I'm not throwing away my shots.
Ooh.
That's why I rolled twice, baby. Five on the dice.
Let's get another one.
With my -4, it's just a flat die roll.
Odds aren't that bad.
Yeah.
I like them. I like a good high dice roll. 15.
Hey, 15.
Gonna be a hit.
All right, 3 points of electricity damage.
Jabert won the odds game. The level 2 odds game. El Demonio, you are now 5-on-1 against this goblin.
All right. I'm hoping we can end this with a little
Single attack, double attack. What do you want?
Single attack.
Ooh, that is a 13, right? 8 on the dice.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it. Do it to it. A move action.
Yeah. I'm going to jump off the nearest cliff.
I meant for your character, not for you.
Oh, both. It's going to be both.
Javi, you've been spared.
Eat absolute trap.
Trashunter.
I mean, it's so much fun. I have good turn. I play game good. I am a happy person who enjoys life to the fullest.
You rolled so quickly on your turn to whip that gun out. It is a natural one. Oh, these are 2 combats 2 weeks in a row that are just murdering me. I'm sorry to laugh so much, but this is I think gonna tie for one of our most crit fail episodes. This is our 4th.
All right, so here's the deal.
Critical fumble deck, official critical fumble deck, or
I'm going to do the official, and I have 1 hit point. So if this card says anything about half damage from your gun,
so many in there.
I'm dead.
This is a kinetic attack, correct?
Yes, it is.
Explosive rounds.
I'm Patrick, I need you to use your words.
It's called rebound to the face. It's just 4 words on this this critical fumble. You take weapon damage. You take 1 point is what you've rolled here.
Yep.
From your critical fumble, and you're down again.
Any critical, any extreme blow for piercing?
It's extreme melee, so no.
Cool. I'm unconscious.
It's exactly what you needed. 1 point.
Hey, fans. When you're listening to this, at me in Discord and be like, hey, Tyler, using adult words, how'd you feel about this particular moment? And I'll give you my adult feedback on what I thought of.
Oh my god, there's a lot of kinetic fumbles. One's called pinch. You take 1 damage. That's like the entire fumble.
Oh, that would have knocked me out too.
There's so many that would have done it. It would have been a Shala's turn, but it is instead Drew Mixer's turn. And you see Javi somehow go down again. There's nobody by him.
Oh, there's now 1 person by him. It's
Oh.
Mixer. But he's not going to bring him back up because I know he doesn't want that.
I was about to say, can you do your biohacker ability more than once?
I can do it individually, but they can only benefit from it until it's a minute rest. So I could bring him up with 3 hit points right now.
Yeah.
If Tyler wanted that, but I don't know if Tyler wants that.
Yeah, I feel like you'd probably want to live.
I don't know, Tyler. Do you
it's a
want that
character.
right now?
Well, yes, because if you do not stabilize me, I will die. Like permanently die my next turn.
Yeah,
All
in
right.
like 5 seconds.
So you have 3 hit points back. Enjoy that.
Yeah, don't worry until I roll a 1 again and then I die again. From
I think we got a new nickname for Javi. It's the demon who wouldn't die. The unkillable demon. Bomb Guzzle's turn. He's got a giant wrestler right next to him. So I think it's time for a. Actually, he's gonna 5-foot step back and he'll take a shot at you. Pow! At our good friend El Demonio, and with your upgraded EAC, 5 on the dice, that is very much a miss. So that is going to bring us back to Jewel, turn 7, I believe.
All right, I'm reloaded. Going to take a shot at the goblin. It's only an 8.
4 on the dice, Alabians.
Alrighty, let's see. This guy, it's gotta be close. He's gotta be close. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. Yeah. 11 versus EAC?
Miss.
All right. Come on. You can do this. You can do it. I believe.
Hey, Jabert.
Hey. No, stop it. I'm rolling before you. Yes, that's right.
17 on the dice is a hit. I'm gonna roll before you can say anything. Cut Tyler's mic. All right, that's a hit. He's
3 more points of damage.
still up as we go to El Demonio.
All right. Demonio's going to guard step up and just attempt to give him a knee to the face.
Facey time.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20 on the attack. Oh, well. Boy, howdy. I need to get to our Patreon. I need to think. We'll think another.
Wait, so I do have a critical effect.
Patron.
Well, no, it's just damage.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's
okay.
3 but I don't think you have one hit. Let's thank Jeremy for this critical hit, aka an Insane Black Ninja on the Discord. He says, I apologize, this is a long one. Shout out to all of you on Cosmic Crit. Looking forward to hearing your antics and camaraderie each week. And it's been a bright spot in a rough few years. Listen, Patrick has helped me over a big case of GM burnouts. I'm the poster child for GM burnouts, so thank you, Jeremy. You guys have reminded me why I fell in love with gaming, and I'm sure it's episodes like this. He says, keep it up, guys. Don't quit because of episodes like this. Thank you for supporting us.
Absolutely quitting.
We're real close on damage here. How much damage is this in toto, Miles?
If it's 8, but I'll use my 2 entropic points to make it to 10.
Well, 8's enough to drop him, and indeed the armor explodes around you in another similar junk explosion.
That running knee strike did the trick then.
That will do it, and as the gun falls off, it like overheats and it goes off like a rocket into the air. All the trash hunters behind you are like, whoa! And the Unbrood seem unsettled that their leader has been taken out. And from the carnage of this melee, you hear a huge audible electronic pop from the Stellar Flare's airlock, and you see a flickering force field short out around the door, and Kesh and Merc kind of move forward. Kesh steps in the middle of you all and raises his arms, kind of pointing towards the opposing forces surrounding you, and says, Trash Hunters! Unbrood! Working together! The goblin junker Merc and these outsiders and I. We have opened the way to the wreckage, and in accordance with the treaty established by our 2 leaders, we claim the mid-zone. There will be no more fighting here today. In fact, this area will forever be a neutral place where our people can settle disputes in peace. Merc nods vigorously behind her friend and kind of shoots some jukes towards the trash hunters, like, what do you want, huh? And says, yeah, if you don't like it, you can leave the outer junk fields and take it up with our new friends here, who will beat you up like they beat up Bomb Guzzle. The bravado of some of these goblins and Akeshi that looked like they were getting ready to charge in after their leaders kind of deflates. You see some maybe throwing some junk laser pistols on the ground. Unbrood kind of digging their spears into the junk, and many wandering off in small groups. But a few more from each side kind of come down the junk pile and kind of congratulate Merc. You see some looting Bomb Guzzle's armor, maybe a couple more, see if they can drag away the Rivener Akeshti, and a couple more asking if they want to form a new gang with Merc and Kesh. Those 2 come up to you guys, see that you're badly hurt. Very 13 will run over as well and says, it wasn't for anything, new friends. We got the door open. The way is clear to the Stellar Flare, so let's go in right now. There's probably nothing dangerous inside. You guys are good to go, right?
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll show you how all right I am.
You look like you have double the amount of hit points you had a second ago, Javi.
Jewel just holds up Piston's body and in tears.
Aw. Yeah.
I feel like we all need to channel our Roy Kent for a one community growl.
You guys were ready to take a full night's rest, and Kesh, says, Mark, I believe they need some time to heal their wounds, recount their lucky stars before we move on. We shall guard you with our new friends here, so nothing bothers you in the night. You all get rest, and we will take on the stellar flare on the morrow. But you know what they say, before you go to sleep, you must level up to level 3. And to be continued. Level 3 might help you out with some of the adventures ahead, right? I
don't even have the energy for a Ric Flair impression right now, and that's coming from me, not Miles.
Woo. You guys somehow survived 4 pretty brutal critical fumbles, survived some pretty raucous bosses, some clan gang leader styles, and have survived all the wastes I've had to throw at you until you got to level 3. Congratulations. This is kind of a big milestone. We'll get all these characters leveled up, and we will catch you back here, listeners, next time on Junker's Delight Cosmic Crit Edition. See you next time, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.